continually peeling away the girl's outer shell to reveal her inner life. Sure is the slow-simmering fire that brings out her uniqueness, her individuality, her fatigue, that you can see more in her eyes than in her bandaged feet.
1, 2, 4.
She is scared, enthusiastic. She's one of the thousands of high school senior girls who each year enters America's Junior Miss pageant.
Well, hold it. Is there a girl missing? Wait a minute. You went 1, 2, 3, and you stopped in the middle. This girl had already peeled off right. You should peel off left as you're doing 1, 2, peel off left.
Girls who enter, rather than concentrate on a girl's physical beauty, Junior Miss puts emphasis on her imagination, scholastic ability, grace, and personality. At all levels, local, state, and national, it looks for a girl who is a thinker, a doer, one who is actively and constructively involved with her world. Because each girl is an individual, each enters Junior Miss for her own reason. Some come to win scholarships, others to find travel or
adventure. I joined the pageant so I could get my dancing criticized. I think that was the main reason I joined.
I entered Junior Miss because of the pure excitement of going out for a pageant and sharing the same thing with a group of girls my age.
Because I really don't know why.
Well, I think that the reasons I entered Junior Miss were because I think that all little girls, when watching a television set or just walking around in everyday normal life, like the feeling of having a crown on their head or the fact that maybe they're a little different than the other girls. And that has always made me feel that I'd like to strive towards something different.
Of course, there were great financial benefits. I think this is the only thing that really kept me in Junior Miss, because I was considering, even after I turned in my application, backing out. But I thought, well, maybe I can win one of the preliminary awards and get a little money for college.
Who receives the $1,000 cash scholarship in the Creative and Performing Arts Division is Wyoming's Junior Miss, Kathy Scatula.
Every year we give better than $500,000 in scholarships, which we feel will be a lot more beneficial to a girl than a trophy. The money for these scholarships comes from national, state, and local sponsors. At the national level, corporations like John H. Breck, Kraft Foods, and of course Eastman Kodak contribute. At the state and local levels, scholarships are made available from a variety of sources, such as banks, colleges, and business firms. By the way, the state and local pageants are promoted primarily by J.C. chapters, but we also have women's clubs and civic organizations that contribute to Junior Miss out of their interest in youth.
State Hostess Award, sponsored by Kraft Foods, one of the national sponsors, again, for the Junior Miss pageant. This gives the Junior Miss a chance to express herself in planning a party. They pick a theme, and they have to carry it all the way through. And they have to do this very carefully. This includes the decorations, the menu, and they also must submit recipes for the food dishes. The winner receives a $100 scholarship award, a portable typewriter, a treasure chest of assorted Kraft products. And assisting me with the presentation, last year's winner, Donna Most of Oakdale. Do you have our hostess winner?
I certainly do. The winner of the 1972 Kraft Foods Hostess Award is Chula Vista's Junior Miss, Lois Peterson.
Really, every girl goes home a winner. She expresses herself creatively on stage, and while it is a competition, the atmosphere is completely congenial.
Winning is not so much important as really getting out there and trying to do something, and I feel this is what competition does for you. So I did win talent, both state and locally, and this has really helped me. Meeting so many wonderful people and having such a wonderful time and really learning how to project yourself on stage, because that's what I'm in. I really got a lot of financial benefits out of Junior Miss.
Oh, the benefits I derived are varied and many. I have many materialistic things, scholarships and traveling, but among that, so many people and so many friends and so many new places that I visited that I couldn't trade them for any type of money, nor fame, nor fortune, nothing.
Some of the benefits I've gotten out of Junior Miss were to learn about areas of the country I've never heard anything about. I got a little bit of financial help, and I sort of satisfied my urge to see what it was really like to be in a pageant.
One of the best things that I've gotten out of the Junior Miss pageant this year is the friendship that developed between myself and my host family.
What I like about the host families here is that all of us girls here naturally get a little homesick, and it's nice to have a family to come home to in a home-like atmosphere, and they treat us like part of the family.
They're not like one of our family. We always tell these girls that they are part of our family while they're visiting with us. We thank them for coming and let them know that we consider it a real honor to be a host family for them.
The fact that my host family is a family, it's so much easier on us to come home from a day here and come home to a mom and a dad.
A host family is a family who, at either the state or the national level, opens their homes to the Junior Miss contestants during the time of the pageant. We're volunteers. We certainly don't get paid, but we do it because we love being involved, and we have an awful lot of interest in youth. Generally, there are 2 girls who live with each family, so that each girl has someone her own age to talk with, someone who's going through the exact same experience that she is. Besides doing little things like cooking and chauffeuring and a little extra laundry for the girls, we like to think that we're their family away from home, someone for them to unwind with. Oh, at first they're so enthusiastic, they just could go and go, but as the pageant wears on and they've got to keep on being darling, then that's where we come in. That's when they really need someone like us to hang on to. And we always tell them that no matter how tough it gets, they've got to keep on smiling, keep on being themselves. In fact, they've got to keep on keeping on.
Girls, take it from where you go on to the ramp.
When we go on the ramp, I take it being good with you, but I always get close. When I turn around, she's right there, and I can't even get around at all.
Well, then we'll keep her from getting close.
We judges weigh each category of competition because we're looking for a well-rounded girl, one who is representative of all youth. Of all the categories we judge, the judge's interview counts the most, 35%. The interview is somewhat like an employment application where you interview somebody for a job. We're not trying to stump the girls. We're not trying to confuse them. We're not trying to make them fit any particular pattern.
Rhonda, what do you think about woman's liberation?
Well, I really don't agree too much.
What we're trying to do is put them at ease, make them reveal just what sort of person they really are. We're looking for personality, for promise, for a positive, forward-looking view of life. And most of all, we're looking for a girl who can clearly express herself and her ideas.
Would you give one of your friends participating in the Junior Miss pageant next year? The main thing I would tell her is just to relax and be herself.
The most unusual question was asked to me was the one that I just had, was I in love? And I must admit I was rather taken aback, and I had to ask with a boy.
They didn't ask me any really unusual questions, except that a lot of people asked me how I felt about women's lib. About everyone asked me that. And I don't have that strong of feelings about them.
The most unusual question the judges asked me was, who is the most exciting woman in your life? And I didn't have an answer.
The winner of the $1,000 cash scholarship in the Scholastic Achievement Division is Illinois' Junior Miss Barbara Gorgel.
Scholastic achievement counts 15% of each girl's final score. This area of competition is judged by an independent team of educators who weigh the girl's high school grades, the relative difficulty of her courses, and her college board scores.
I forgot the card. I don't know. We'll fake it. I'm Elaine Seaman, Del Norte County's Junior Miss, and I'm from the Red Group.
And the winner of our Friendship Award from the Red Group, Mr. Arnold will give to me. The winner of the Friendship Award for the Red Group is Fresno's Junior Miss, Stacy Backridge.
The winner of the Friendship Award is chosen by the girls themselves. To the girl who wins, it's the most cherished honor she can receive.
Okay, I'm Melissa Davis, and I'm Sebastopol's Junior Miss, and I'm the member of the greatest group here tonight, the Blue Group. Okay, we are the greatest group here, right? Okay. Now we want to know who's got our Spirited Junior Miss Award, too. I can't get it out. Okay. The 1972 winner of the Friendship Award for the Blue Group is Simi Valley's Junior Miss.
Perhaps friendship comes so easily in the Junior Miss pageant because most areas of competition involve group effort. Poise and appearance, for example, which counts 15% of each girl's final score, is usually displayed in a dance routine. Jimmy Starbuck choreographs this routine at the national pageant. Jimmy, what are you looking for in the area of poise and appearance?
Well, I think what I'm looking for in poise and appearance, and probably the judges as well, is exactly what the terminology implies, poise and appearance, which means the girl's femininity, how gracefully she handles herself. They're all wearing long white evening gowns, so it's an appearance of gracefulness. They have to walk to a rhythmic beat, turn, show all sides of their figure, their back, their hair, the use of their arms, the use of their head, the use of their body in a rhythmic sense, because they're doing it to music.
That's it. Fine. Keep the diagonal, girls. Don't make a bend in it. Let's take going onto the ramp again,
A lot of models have their own style or their own phrasing of how they step onto a runway, walk, turn with their gown, show it, and they have their own built-in cadence. The girls here are more or less doing a routine in that manner, but they are doing a regimented routine. I mean, the steps are set. I say where they turn, and I say how many counts they turn, and I say how far they walk. And they also have a few steps that aren't really dancing steps, which patterns their arms and their heads different than a model would have to do it. They have to get their arms and their heads right side or left side, or their arms in front or down to their sides on the particular phrase, and each one has to do it. That way you can see what girl probably is not perhaps as musical or as coordinated as another girl. They're all lovely, they're all coordinated to a degree, but when you have to be coordinated to musical phrasing, it makes the test a little harder for you.
From the ramp. Yeah. Have you got the step now? You got it?
I would think it'd be very helpful for a girl to have had dance training and cheerleading experience, because cheerleading is locked into a count, beat, up, down, round, throw the baton or whatever it is. And also dancing girl has the advantage. She's danced to music. She's learned new steps. We've had one or two girls that didn't have any dance training at all, so they really had to practice a little more in the corners than the other girls. But they did come through, and they're so thrilled that they got it.
Oh, you don't have to look like a princess or be really, really poised or anything, because that's part of the contest, too. They give you poise classes and tell you how to make the best of yourself. And that's essentially what the whole contest is.
And the Junior Miss to win the $1,000 cash scholarship in the area of poise and appearance, and it goes to... You're too much now. Got it upside down. Kentucky's Junior Miss, Lydia Hodson.
Besides contributing to the scholarships the girls receive, Breck entertains them at a party complete with hats, noisemakers, and sweatshirts. For a few hours, practices will be forgotten, and everyone gets into the noisy spirit of a political convention.
For the first time, you represented during
Everything contributes to making this a memorable experience, from parties to practices to a day in Bellengrath Gardens. Today it's Camera Day, courtesy of Kodak, another national sponsor. As the junior misses and spectators take hundreds of snapshots, Kodak organizes the girls into one large picture of its own.
That'll give us room. Now you kind of come on down about here. Okay, now you can stay up there, Illinois, because you can see your face. Gal back here, New Hampshire, be free to move over just...
The girls are in position, the photographer is ready, and the result will be a giant colorama. Hours of practice not only create coordination, but produce aching feet and arms and exhausted bodies. But still, the girls keep on. Working with Gene Bayless on a youth fitness routine, which will be 15% of their final score.
Jumping jack, first two start. Okay? There are two divisions in the Junior Miss program, which I, as a stage choreographer, plan routines, or presentations, as I prefer to call them, because I don't look at them as dance routines. That is the Youth Fitness Division and the Poise and Appearance Division. For the Youth Fitness Division, since it deals with the physical being, the enthusiasm of the high school senior, I try to choose a sports idea. And this year in California, I'm using a baseball bat. I take the baseball bat and I think of what movement I can do, and then I start thinking about songs. I went to Damn Yankees, which is a show based on baseball, and selected Shoeless Joe from Hannibal Moe. Then I go into Take Me Out to the Ball Game. And then I switch ideas with the props so that we can use it in a different way than a baseball bat. We use it as bugles and batons, and then I go to a contemporary song so that the girls have a chance to do some of their own contemporary movement. All right, now you're going to run at least 4 steps. Okay? Now the first two go, and 1, 2, 3, step 4, 5, 6, throw the ball. Wow, okay, well, all right, come back. All right, catch, left, right, safe. All right, now. Okay, the next two, okay, come here. All right. I know that sometimes the Youth Fitness and Poise and Appearance routines come out looking like dances, but I never look at them as dances because I never assume that a junior miss has had dance training or is a dancer. I know many have had. I think the only requirement in my mind as far as a junior miss is that she's well coordinated and so that she can run, jump, skip, hop, and of course count up to 8. 1, 2, 3, up to this corner, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you're going to end up in a straight line facing center. Okay, you've been down here, 5, 6, 7, 8, turn to your right, come run right up to where you are, 6, 7, 8, facing this way. All right, who's leading in?
Me.
All right, when you run back, you just run back this way, like so.
Okay.
Okay, you don't follow the leader, is what I'm saying. In other words, you each go your own circle. All right, let's start with you again. Okay, here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Be yourself, because that's what the program is all about. We try to encourage the girls, even within the steps that we do, to add themselves, because that's what the judges and everyone connected with the pageant is concerned about. They're concerned about you. Don't think about planning to be somebody else. Be you.
Everybody has some kind of talent. I mean, I have seen and heard of dozens of acts, everything from ice skating to making pizza. I've seen art, work done, sewing, of course, singing, all kinds of musical instruments, everything. So anyone who says they don't have talent is just telling a tale. I mean, everyone has something they can do for Junior Miss.
The final 20% of each girl's score is devoted to creative and performing arts. The ability of each girl to share her talents, her imagination, her creativity with the world beyond the footlights.
Our pageant at school was run by the teachers. They chose 10 girls from the senior class that they thought would represent the senior girls, you know? And then I didn't have anything to do with it, really, and I thought, oh my goodness, what am I going to do for talent? I thought the talent part of it would be the worst, and well, it's been pretty good. Like 2 weeks before we had the pageant, I still didn't know what I was going to do. I can't sing and I can't dance. I can't play an instrument or anything like that. I used to be able to. But I didn't know what I was going to do. And then one night, when I was laying in bed, it was bothering me so much, these words started going through my head. And it was a poem. And that's what I do for talent, you know. I got up the next day, went to school. I thought about it all day long, and then the next day was a Saturday, and I sat down and wrote this poem, just like that, you know. And I realized I did have a talent. It's me.
A peach, a peach, a peach. Last but not least, we have our college drama major. A peach! A peach! A peach! It's born upon a tree, and it's kissed by the sun and the dew. A peach! A peach! A peach! Hallelujah, glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. I have seen him in the watchfires.
Me, 'cause poets don't fit in saddles. No, poets don't fit in saddles.
Swim in a clear blue stream where the water is icy cold. Then go to town in a golden gown and have my fortune told.
I don't have much more time left on this earth. My work is almost done. I've labored from sun up to sundown.
As the final night draws closer, silence is giving way to hectic activity. Makeup covers tired eyes, sneakers are exchanged for high heels, and evening gowns for sweatshirts. There is time for one last prayer.
Please bless us this night, and let us all perform to the best of our ability, and let us all have the friendly spirit and share in the experiences that we all have this week. Amen.
And please let us be proud of every single one of our performances.
Pull that shoulder at number 11.
Musicians tune up to the beat of a carpenter with an electrician directing. hands-point instructions and shuffle music and all activity of the preceding weeks has been directed toward this one night. Rough wood, hammers, nails, tape, cords, and lights give way to beauty and color. Confusion has become precision. And the auditorium is slowly filling with people who have come to share the excitement of Junior Miss.
Section 4 is right down on the left, right on the floor.
The last section.
Last section. You go right up the stairs, and that's it. Yeah, right there.
Where the red fellow in red is?
Yes.
All right. We had lots of fun. We made lots of mistakes. You corrected all of them, and I think you had a good time. I hope you did. Go out there tonight and do the same thing. And remember, if you make a mistake, make it big so I can see it, okay? But laugh and have a great deal of fun, because that's what we're here for, okay?
If you laugh.
Yes. No. No. Be yourself. Get out there and have a ball, all right? All right, let's go have some fun.
The final pageant is the last 8 or 10 days in miniature. It's poise and appearance, and creative and performing arts, and youth fitness. It's 50 girls sharing themselves, expressing themselves, being themselves, all hoping to be the one chosen America's Junior Miss.
The fourth runner-up, winner of a $2,500 scholarship at the college of her choice, Idaho's Junior Miss, Ann Hagerman. The third runner-up, winner of a $2,500 scholarship at the college of her choice, Illinois' Junior Miss, Barbara Jean Gogo. The second runner-up, winner of a $4,000 scholarship, Michigan's Junior Miss, Catherine Day. All right, from 80,000 high school seniors, there remain but 2 right here. Nervous young ladies, all right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, meet America's Junior Miss for 1972, Kentucky's Junior Miss, Lydia Hodgson. All right, Lydia, they're all yours. All right, darling.